Okay, so do you see what's going on here? This is YouTube, people. This is a YouTube ad on a YouTube video. See? We're on YouTube. Okay? Don't say I didn't say it. Right? Who is YouTube partnering up with here? Uncle John went missing in what, 2015? Because of this bank? Specifically because of this bank, people? Gang stalking didn't start until after Uncle John went missing? Right? We know what happened to Shimei. Right?
New CIBC Payset.
Okay, so that just gets my goat, right? Because that's YouTube fucking with my head. Okay, you can see I got rid of most of the books from up there. They're all just kind of moving that way. Right? Just got the school stuff a little more handy. When Andre came home from foster care, that's how it was. And then one by one, the family got picked off, people. Okay, people, now it's December 21st. Like I said, I'm having to rearrange my life. I'm going to move out this stuff. These right here. They're all books, kids' books. So I'm going to move them to a different location and sort them out. In there, oh, you can't, well, yeah, you can kind of see them, are some National Geographics. I want to make it so Andre can pick one National Geographic day, and we can look at it and talk about it. But I have to move out all this stuff because I need a high chair in here for early May, and I don't have a lot of room, people. So anyway, speaking of books, do you see this book? This is, oh, I can't read it. Anyway, it's a very nice book. It's got some unique recipes in it. Right. You can see. Hold on a minute. Okay, so as I was saying, oh, it's so dark in here. Maybe I should do something. Hold on a minute. Okay, so I have it on auto, the light. I don't know. I guess you can see better than me. Look at this. Dollhouse chocolate chip cookies. Sugar-saving semi-sweets. This is what I like. Look at that. Pecan Krispies. Sounds good. Nutty brownies. So anyway, it's a little moldy. For whatever reason, it doesn't look moldy, but it smells moldy. And I've had this book for a long time. So anyway, oops, what's in there? Leaves. I don't know what kind of leaf that is. So, speaking of cider vinegar, using for cleaning, see that? That's some water with some of my cider vinegar. I'm tired and I have a headache. I put a fair amount. Alright. This is like a, what is it called? Hold on a minute. Of course, the light would be on me, right? You can smell it, right? Vinegar is a mold retardant, right? If it was stained, like if you have mold in fabric, right? And you want to get rid of the mold in the actual fabric itself, what I've done is I'm now wiping page by page and right up into the seam of the book, right? But you have to let it dry in between time. But I'm not saturating the pages, and because these pages here have a bit of wax on them, it'll be okay. But you have to go through page by page, right, in order to be able to start retarding any mold spores, right? So, but bleach will penetrate the fiber more, like if it was a fabric, right? Then I would use bleach. I wouldn't use cider vinegar to try and remove mold from a fabric. Only bleach can do that. And you have to soak it, right? And depending on what you're doing, you know, you adjust the amount, right? Because bleach eats. It eats the fabric, right? More than likely, this will work after it's all said and done. That's why I'm doing it, because I've done it before. I don't like to... As a matter of fact, I got videos of me salvaging. I still have those books around here, too. In the very beginning of my YouTube days. I should go find those videos. I'm washing... what is it called? I can't remember the company name. Childcraft or something like that. They're children's encyclopedias that I rescued. I have 2 full sets from 2 different time periods, right? I'm going to pull them out one day, right? So I think Andre and I are going to get into exploring books. Yeah, that's... So moving this stuff out, I'm going to take it downstairs, some of them, and I'm going to go through them and sort them out. I have a lot of homeschooling books, people. A lot. Right? So, some of them I'll put on a website or something. People can buy them. If I ever get time. Right? So, yeah, what I was saying is this piece of fabric here, well, cloth, it's made from bamboo. I bought it in a grocery store. And it's a paper towel, technically, that's washable, right? You can't bleach these. These ones, though, you can't bleach, right? Because they're a natural fiber. They're made from bamboo, right? And you can, use them 25 times or more, depending on what you're using them for, because they're washable. So this is very soft, right? And it's not a paper towel. It acts like a paper towel, but it's not. You see, you can't rip it, nothing, right? Because it's like fabric almost, right? What do you call it? It's going over these pages really, really nice. The thing is, it's daunting, though, because you have to go in between each page and wipe it, right? And then, what do you call it? To get rid of the smell of a moldy book. Like, it has no mold on the pages themselves, right? And that's the beauty of this book. Like, I don't know what year it is, but it's a really nice book. All right? Like, really nice. So I'm just going through page by page, quickly wiping, get into the seam a little bit, right? I won't go too far because you want these pages to dry a bit. But what I'll do is I'll open up the book, and turn it into a butterfly. You open up the book, you stand it up, and then the pages that you wipe down. All right. You just kind of let them air dry. And as you can see, they're not saturated, right? So, but this is a pretty big book, so that's a lot of pages. Do you see how many pages? Where am I? Oh, I can't see nothing. That's a lot of pages. Okay.
How about you explain the story?
No, you were doing really good.
No.
Carry on.
So, these guys are just finding treasure. And then they're finding candy, like treasure. People. And then I'm going to go to the next page. You see they're looking around for some more treasure, I guess. Like buying it.
House hunt?
Yeah, house hunt.
That's the title of that one, House Hunt.
Yeah.
They're doing something with houses.
Yep.
Looking for the treasure.
Yep. And then we're going to this one. X, you walk the pike, matey. And then they go to the...
That one's the treasure map.
Yep, that's treasure map.
That one's called the treasure map.
I know.
So here you make a treasure map.
So they look for the treasure map. And then X marks the spot. Get the shovel, dig up, walk the plank.
It's a good thing we have a yard. This one's follow me the maps. Follow the maps. This one you have to follow the maps. So you have to make your own maps that show you the way.
I think they put maps everywhere, and I think they add the maps.
The clues.
Yeah, they're clues. Because they have to look for them. To find it. Buried treasure like he did, I guess. Aye, matey. And then...
And this one's follow the compass. We have compasses.
Yeah. Maybe we'll try this sometime.
Yeah, we're keeping this book out. Andre's just going through the books right now, picking out a pile of books.
What are they looking for now?
That one's the scavenger hunts. Indoor scavenger hunts.
That sounds nice.
Does that remind you of Elsie? Dragging the socks around all over the house?
Yep.
Leaves them on the doorstep. Steals socks. Elsie steals socks. Drags them around like kittens.
Yep.
She'd be good at that game.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's still explaining what you have to do. I don't know what that one's for. I don't see a title.
Yeah, me neither. I think.
Okay, hold on. So, there's some more he can go through. He seems to like this one, though.
Yeah.
Okay? Okay, you come look in this one now, though, because I'm moving these out.
Okay.
So,
I was just trying to read that.
Where's that flashlight?
Right over here. It's fine. Yep.
Yeah.
It's kind of broken. Look.
It's okay. Look at the spider webs.
Something about horses.
Spider webs! This is what I want. These right here.
That's a lot of the same books now.
Yeah, well, you're going to go through them with me because they're called National Geographics, and they're really nice books. Okay, so now I'm in this corner. Right? So what I did is I got a new pot of water with a little bit of dish soap in it, warm soapy water, and I put some of that cider vinegar that I just made, right? That's, put into jars. And I'm using just a normal rag, right? Now I get up in here and you start cleaning, wipe everything down, right? Because, dust and I live in a very dusty house. Yeah. And things get buried for months and months. Right? Cats jumping around, whatever it is. But this corner, though, I'm opening it up so that Andre and I can start going through the books, and we're going to start a book subject, like a book with our subjects as we go through these books, because I want Andre to learn about the value of books just like he did with the trees. Right? And since those walnut trees aren't there anymore, we can, what do you call it? You get in there and you wipe up all the dust. What are you looking at? What is that? That's multi-palette. That's painting paper. You can leave that out. We'll use that for painting. That's special paper. That's made specifically for art. Yeah, that's a good one to keep out.
It's a good thing I found that.
Yeah, it is good that you found that. Right, because some of the things that you learn with these books, you can do it on there and show. That is a stencil to make shapes. Let me see it. You might keep that out.
Yep. But do you want it? Because.
Well, yeah, because this binder thing is going downstairs.
Okay.
I mean, this bin thing is. I have to take these things downstairs into Auntie Shimei's room, people. Right. The purpose of this exercise is, one, to make it so that we can actually get into these books and look at them, and two, I'm kind of clearing out this little teeny weeny space that I have here so I can put the high chair here for mainly Alea May. But Amari can sit there too, right? It's just, you know, I'm having to rearrange my life, people. Do you see how I create work for myself? I want to take those all down, even though I've got no place to put them. Well, I can make a place for them. I don't really want them where I'm going to put them, but what I want is I want this shelf to start seeds on or to grow plants, one or the other, and just try and make it a little more, you know, easier to open the curtain. I had to take off the chain because that one hook in that corner there, I'm afraid it's going to pop out. So I'm going to fix that and then run another hook at some point and run my chain back and have a few things hanging. But for now, I don't know. I don't want to move these books, people. Okay, so do you see what's going on here? This is YouTube, people. This is a YouTube ad on a YouTube video. See? We're on YouTube. Okay? Don't say I didn't say it. Right? Who is YouTube partnering up with here? Uncle John went missing in what, 2015? Because of this bank? Specifically because of this bank, people? Gang stalking didn't start until after Uncle John went missing? Right? We know what happened to Shimei. Right?
New CIBC Pace It.